New arrivals, how about that? 1966 Ford Mustang hardtop, raven black over black and white. Got a little Shelby influence. Rebuilt 289 cubic inch 4-barrel V8, C4 automatic, 98,000 actual miles, Willwood disc brakes. Those Willwood disc brakes, man, they must be selling a ton of those.
Right.
They are on
They're on everything. Yeah.
It's crazy. Another new arrival, another station wagon, as we were just talking about station wagons. 1989 Ford LTD Crown Victoria station wagon, twilight blue metallic over shadow blue, 59,000 actual miles, long-term ownership. Deluxe Marty report. Didn't know you could get that for an 89 wagon.
It says Ford on it.
5-liter V8, yeah, sure. Towing package, 4-speed automatic. Another new arrival, the 1965 Plymouth Belvedere II, 2-door hardtop, ebony over black. Ooh, this has got a rebuilt 440 cubic inch V8.
Baby.
Ooh, baby. That thing will go because it's lightweight relative for the time.
Yeah, it was. Small car.
Yeah, 3-speed automatic, sinister good looks, and Mopar police wheels. So it gives it that authoritarian look to it.
That's right.
How about the 1994 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 25th anniversary coupe?
Beautiful.
White over white and black, one of 2,000 built. All stock and original this car is. 5.7 liter LT1 V8. Man, I love that. That's just a great engine.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, and the anniversary TAs don't last long here.
They do not last long. 4-speed automatic T-tops. This is a rare bird. Another Ford Crown Victoria, the 1956 Ford Crown Victoria Skyliner. Fiesta red and colonial white over red and white. 312 cubic inch 4-barrel V8. Ford-O-matic, not like to be mistaken for the Veg-O-matic. It's got an AC. It's got AC, power steering and brakes, very well restored. Remember when classic cars, the number one question for a while was, does it have power steering and power brakes? And we don't quite get that as much. Either people are able to ascertain that by seeing it in the photographs and maybe they didn't know what to look for in the past, or it doesn't matter as much. I don't know, but it's funny. It doesn't come up as often as it used to come up. So, and last but not least, the 1972 Dodge Challenger hardtop, Panther pink.
It is.
Over black. One of none.
Yeah.
So it has no comparables in life,
That's
right? 360 cubic inch Magnum V8, torque flight automatic, timeless design. It really is. It's very, 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 very cool car. So that's some of our new arrivals this week. Go on our website, classicautomall.com. Don't forget, we've got an auction coming up September the 19th.
Do we?
We do. Pray tell. I think you're about done with the descriptions, aren't you?
Pretty close.
Pretty darn close.
Yep.
Yeah, that was, it's a little easier to write a description when you don't have keys, it doesn't start, you don't have a battery.
Engine.
No engine.
Some of them are real good, though. Some of them are
We've got some good
real
stuff.
variety. Yep.
And if you're driving by on the turnpike, just look at them because we've got them right outside.
Honk if you see it. When I first told my wife, Kathy, that we were going to line up all these cars along the turnpike, she said, "You have lost your mind. What are you thinking?" That is, and we looked at it, and it looks great.
It does.
It's got a good feel to it. The Army trucks are out there, some brightly colored stuff interspersed. We've got a GTO that's going to probably get stupid money. Now, this auction, September the 19th, will be here at Classic Auto Mall. You can bid in person, you can bid by telephone, or you can bid online. It's an 8% buyer's premium if you bid in person. It's 10% if you bid online or by telephone. You have to pre-register, so go on our website. You can do a preliminary registration to get us the information and get the ball rolling. And then we'll reach out to you and let you know what we need from you in order to bid, and deposits and this and that and all that kind of cool stuff. We'll be on our website. You can see the inventory, classicautomall.com. Go to the auction tab. You can go on Proxy Bid and see our inventory, and you can also go on Bid Wrangler under Geyer Auctions and see it there as well too. So there's a lot of places to see. Plus the ads we're running. Plus we've got flyers out and all this.
And
so
social media.
and social media.
Yep.
And it's going to be quite, I think it's going to, knock on wood, it's going to be quite the barn burner for what it is. They'll bring what they're worth without question. And, a lot of them, like I said, a lot of them do not have titles. So, and I know the first question is going to be, well, how do I get a title? I don't know. And I don't mean that I don't know. I mean that a lot of people buy these for parts cars, or they buy it for a parade use, and they never, for whatever reason, they don't get it titled. But if you want to get it titled, there are ways to do it. There's nothing we can provide you other than a bill of sale, period. We provide you a bill of sale, notarized bill of sale, whatever you can do with that going forward, whether your local DMV, whether it's in Pennsylvania or some other state or some other country. That's entirely up to you. We don't make any warranties or representations that you'll ever be able to get a title for it. And do I sound like I'm being discouraging? Yes, I do in some respects, because I want you to know what you're getting, and I don't want you to have false expectations of what you can and can't get. Don't call me 3 weeks later and say, well, I can't get a title. I know that. I'm aware of that. So be aware of that. Do your due diligence ahead of time. Find out what it takes. I think you can petition courts and get a bond and things like that. But again, that's all based on your state and where you live and what you can do. So go there, talk to them, find out what the requirements are. Maybe there's a path. Maybe there isn't. Maybe you know somebody at a DMV and you can help. Maybe you can do something. I don't know. There's maybe ways to do it. We just don't do it or don't know how to do it. With that said, we'll have, I think, about 80-something cars or vehicles, all no reserve. We've got some killer Army stuff, some troop carriers. We've got a tow truck. We've got just some really neat stuff that you don't see very often.
Etzel's, Rolls Royces.
Yeah.
We're near Valley Forge, where they have the American Revolution reenacting.
Right.
You could reenact a war, or if you have a movie prop house, you got enough Army vehicles out there to do a movie.
You could do a movie. So if you're looking do a movie, and if you come down the Turnpike, especially if you're heading east on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, right at exit 298, which is where we're located, look to your right. Because you're going to see a row of cars and a sign out there that we've got to put up today. We've got to drive some stakes in the ground. I thought I'd get out there and do that. Show the boys how it's done. But yep.
Okay, Barney.
Wire that 220, 221, whatever it takes.
That's right.
But you'll be able to see them all. You can get off at the exit 298 and loop around and come and see all of them. If you're going westbound and you see it, you got to go to somewhere, Kingdom Come and back.
Yeah, 222.
Next Reading exit. To JR's point, I wrote a record the other day, and in the write-up I wrote, Hollywood, pay attention to this. If you're doing a Mad Max movie, this truck is perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it looks right out of
It's a Mac, isn't it? A Mac?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that one's a Mac. So, I mean, how perfect is that?
Do you have other favorites? Now, if you were going to buy, not to own or to drive or just whatever, just to have it.
Right.
Do you have a couple of favorites?
I do. I like the one troop carrier Dodge. I really, really like that. Then there's another one that I'm not going to mention it.
Right, of course.
Because we're hoping this one falls under the right. No.
Exactly.
Steve and I both have our eyes on a couple of them. I can tell you the Edsel Wagon is probably the hands down favorite of everybody.
That is my number one.
Yeah.
Second would be that 59 El Camino.
Yeah.
That's pretty rare.
Well, that's the first year for the El Camino, and it was an interesting body style. It was that same body style that the 59 Impala had. It basically looked like the Impala. Even the fins in the back kind of
exactly same.
Are the same in a pickup truck environment.
The Classic Auto Mall Show with their host, Stuart Howden.